Reports are stating that Southampton and Crystal Palace have both registered an interest in Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Harry Winks. Defeat for the Tottenham Hotspur under-18s. Harry Kane is now only 5 goals away from becoming England's all-time record goal scorer. Reports are stating Everton could offload Dele Alli before requiring to pay Tottenham a single penny, and a full international roundup. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. It was defeat for the Tottenham Hotspur under-18s on Saturday at home to Aston Villa at Hotspur Way. This is a report on the club's website. It states our under-18s were left frustrated in front of goal as Aston Villa escaped with the points at Hotspur Way on Saturday afternoon. It then states lining up without a number of regular campaigners due to the international fixtures taking place this week. Our young side gave a good account of themselves and created several chances, but the final score was Tottenham Hotspur under-18s 0, Aston Villa under-18s 2. Alcock netting a 90th minute goal on the counter-attack to finally stamp out our spirited efforts to mount a comeback after Sewell's first half strike had given the visitors a slender lead. After the game, under-18s coach Stuart Lewis said the following: "It's a mixture of emotions really. It was a really frustrating result, but an outstanding performance without having the scoreline to reflect that." Now, if you watched my YouTube channel yesterday, you would have seen that I was in Tottenham watching the first ever rugby game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Saracens edged a dramatic clash against Bristol Bears, 27-23 in the first ever rugby union match at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It looked like Bristol had snatched a late victory when Joe Joyce broke away inside the final minute of the Showdown 2 in the Gallagher Premiership, drew the last defender, Elliot Daly, and passed for Jack Bates to run in a try for 28-27 lead with 79 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. Bears' conversion would have ended the game. However, replays showed that Joyce's pass to Bates had gone forward, so the try was chalked off and Saracens held on to their 27-23 lead, the final scoreline. Now for an international roundup and lots to get through. Harry Kane moved level with Bobby Charlton on 49 goals for England after his penalty secured a 2-1 friendly win against Switzerland at Wembley Stadium on Saturday afternoon. The England skipper struck from the spot on 78 minutes. Harry, who now has 49 goals from just 68 caps, is now just 5 goals away from becoming England's all-time record goal scorer, with Wayne Rooney currently top of the list on 53 goals. Steven Bergwijn was also on target for the Netherlands on Saturday. Indeed, Steven Bergwijn struck twice, the first and the last goals in the 16th and 71st minutes as the Dutch beat Denmark 4-2 in Amsterdam, earning his 17th cap. Stevie played 77 minutes. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg won his 53rd cap playing for Denmark. He played the full 90 minutes on a special night for former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Christian Eriksen, who marked his return to international football with a goal. Spurs defender Matt Doherty won his 28th cap, played a full shift as the Republic of Ireland picked up a credible 2-2 draw against Belgium in Dublin. Troy Parrott come off the bench late for his 11th cap. On Friday evening, Hugo Lloris earned his 137th cap as France beat the Ivory Coast 2-1 in a friendly with a late goal in Marseille. Skipper Hugo Lloris was forced into a couple of fine saves in the game in the second half, including one from his former teammate Serge Aurier. Pape Matar was an unused sub as Senegal lost 1-0 against Egypt in the CAF qualifying for Qatar, and Brian Hill scored Spain's 4th goal in an 8-0 win against Lithuania in the UEFA Under-21 Championship qualifying on Friday. He also claimed an assist before being subbed at half-time. Now, a couple of stories have been published on this story in the last 24 hours. This one is from the Daily Mail, and they are stating that Southampton and Crystal Palace have registered an interest in Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Harry Winks ahead of the summer transfer window, with the out-of-favour start not included in Antonio Conte's long-term plans. In the report, it says that Southampton and Crystal Palace have reportedly registered an interest in signing Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Harry Winks during the summer transfer window. The 26-year-old who came through the youth ranks at Spurs, having joined them when he was just 5 years old, is closing in on his 200th Tottenham professional appearance for the North London club. And according to reports, Harry Winks is not part of Antonio Conte's long-term plans. As a result, the Premier League giants will listen to any sensible offers in the summer. The arrival of Antonio Conte gave Harry Winks the chance to revive his career at Tottenham after falling out of favour under their previous 2 managers. Speaking after Tottenham's 3-2 defeat to Southampton earlier this year, Harry Winks said, "The manager's come in and given me a chance and given me confidence again." Winks also said, "Every game I play, every training session, I have that hunger to try and impress him and do everything I can to improve. Like I said before, my career at Tottenham was probably dead and buried, but he's come in and given me the opportunity to show myself and prove myself." A report was also published in the last 24 hours by the Daily Star, who have stated that Harry Winks has struggled to prove his worth and is now set for a summer exit. And Antonio Conte is looking to reshuffle his squad this summer, with Harry Winks no longer being included in the Italian manager's plans. As a result, Southampton and Crystal Palace have registered an interest in signing the out-of-form midfielder. Now, my thoughts on the possible departure of Harry Winks. I must say that I think that Harry Winks' time at Spurs is probably up, because Antonio Conte will be looking to try and improve this Tottenham Hotspur squad. I think that Harry Winks has had chances, and I think that in some games he clearly hasn't taken them. And when you look at this Spurs squad at the moment, with Rodrigo Bentancur coming in as well in the January transfer window, Harry Winks is now, way down on the list. Oliver Skipp will come back in. He is definitely ahead of Harry Winks. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is ahead of Harry Winks as well. Bentancur, quite a few midfielders in Harry Winks' position. So I think that, it would be best for him as a player, to get game time, because of course it can't be easy when players are so used to being a part of the Spurs squad and a part of the starting 11 to then hardly get any minutes whatsoever. It must be extremely difficult. So players, will probably be looking to move on, and Harry Winks, I've no doubt, will have that in his mind. And I think it's best for Spurs, to cash in, get some money, and reinvest this money into players that Antonio Conte wants, and build a squad for the future, and certainly for next season. A report has just been published by Team Talk, and they are stating that Everton ready to axe high-profile star, with Tottenham poised to take a big hit. Everton could move on Dele Alli in the summer before being required to pay Tottenham a single penny. In this report, it says the career of Dele Alli had reached a crossroad at Tottenham earlier this season. The attacking midfielder was once viewed as one of the brightest players in his position in world football. However, Dele Alli's form and fortunes tumbled in recent years that led to several prolonged stints outside of Tottenham's regular starting 11 under multiple different managers. And it then states that the England international was ultimately given a fresh start when signed by the Toffees on deadline day in January. A 2.5-year deal was signed, although Spurs did not receive a fee up front. Instead, the deal for the 25-year-old could be worth up to £40 million to Tottenham, but it is only paid in instalments, and as of yet, Everton have not paid a single penny. The first payment of £10 million is due once Dele Alli has played 20 first-team games, but as it stands, that mark won't be reached until next season, if it happens at all. Now, my thoughts on this, what a frustrating situation, and Everton are in such poor form at the moment. Of course, all of us Tottenham Hotspur fans, all season and all last season and probably the season before that, we were all willing Dele Alli on, all wanting it to work for him. And, of course, we're finding ourselves feeling like that again, and he doesn't even play for us. He plays for Everton, but, of course, his form has got to come good in order for Tottenham Hotspur to get paid any money from this deal. The deal could be worth up to £40 million for us as a club, and of course that money will then go back in for Fabio Paratici, Daniel Levy and Antonio Conte to then go and spend it on new players. So I'm really hoping that it does work out for Dele Alli, but difficult times for him yet again. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.
Hi, I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly prizes that we run on the site. Prizes such as our signed memorabilia, match day tickets, trips abroad and more. Just go to our website www.footballprizes.co.uk.